Hi guys, my name's Hans, property investor, best-selling author. Welcome to the channel where we talk about finance, the latest business ideas and self-development. In this video, we're going to be talking about networking tips specifically for introverts. Being an introvert myself, I've always struggled with the idea of networking. From right back when I was in uni, everyone would tell me how useful it was for getting contacts, for having a bigger social circle, for classmates that I could ask for help, and all of those scary career networking events. But the idea of going to a networking event wasn't really something that appealed much to me, and very soon I began to associate the word networking with a lot of negative connotations. I used to think that everyone seemed fake, everyone was putting on an act, and it was a pointless exercise. When in fact I later came to realise I was going to a lot of these with the wrong mindset, and not treating it like a skill like any other that can be improved over time. So here are 4 tips that hopefully will help the introverts among us get more out of property networking events. The first one is, you don't need to impress anyone to fit in. Property is a lonely endeavour and everyone remembers what it was like starting out. And if you go in bragging, exaggerating what you know, using every chance to show off, people will pick that up immediately. It won't come across as genuine, and it'll make it hard for people to try to connect with you. And that's really the point of networking events. What helped me early on was having a small mindset shift and not calling it a networking event. I had built up too many negative connotations over time, so I just thought of it as an opportunity to make friends. So every time I go to an event, I would think I'll go in there with an open mind, be myself, and see if I can make some friends, see if I can make some connections. The second one is, don't overthink it. If you arrive at an event and you don't know what to do, simply just walk up to the closest group and introduce yourself. Say, "Hi, my name is Hans, sorry for interrupting, may I join in the conversation?" They're not going to say no. Everyone is there to meet each other. 99% of people at property events are really nice. You just need to take that first step. It's not like you're going up to the hottest girl in the nightclub, so just do it. Tip number 3 is ask more questions than talking about yourself. This tip is from probably the best book on networking, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Everyone loves talking about themselves, so give them that chance. Ask questions, but not just superficial questions. You need to ask questions and be genuinely interested in what the person has to say, not just waiting for your turn. And remember, you're there to learn. So an added benefit is that the more they speak, the more information you pick up and the more you learn. You can't learn anything if all you're doing is talking about yourself. So ask questions, what their background is, what their current position is, how they got involved in property investing, what their plans are, what their strategies are, what their thinking is on certain aspects, what their opinion is on the market. There's so many things you can ask, and it'll give you so much insight. And number 4 is really a staple of all networking events. Don't be that guy always trying to get freebies. Have the mindset of going in thinking how you can provide value. Now, it might be counterintuitive and tough if you're starting out and as a beginner, you're thinking, what value could I possibly provide? But you'd be really surprised. For example, some investors could be very cash rich and time poor, and maybe they're looking for some deals. If you're really eager, you could offer up your time for free to prove yourself, sourcing deals, doing analysis work, and working with these investors that way. Or maybe this week you met a landlord who's not very happy with their current plumber, looking for a new one, and just a week prior you met an experienced plumber who's looking for work. And by putting those two in touch, you've provided a lot of value, and both of those will be grateful to you and remember you if you ever need anything. So it's just having that mindset shift. Every time you go into a property event, don't think what I can get, don't think what freebies you can pull. Think what value you can bring. It's counterintuitive, but the more value you give, and the more help you give people, the more you will receive in return. So really try out property events. It's a cliche, but I really believe that your network is your net worth. I've gotten so much value from mentors, specialists, and people who have advised me along the journey. You can't do everything yourself, and every successful person I've met, property investor or not, surrounds themselves with the very best people. So give it a shot. Hope that was useful. Like and subscribe for more.